This is my practice for all my fellow human beings out there, which is everyone. This is Echo. Welcome to Yoga TX, and thank you for practicing with me. Super grateful to have you in my precious space here in Guatemala on a very peaceful morning, which is fortunate. It's not always so quiet here in Guatemala, so you might hear some background noise of fireworks and roosters and animals and crickets, which is it's beautiful, its own beautiful orchestra of nature and life interweaving. I invite you to sit up tall and find a comfortable seat. Close the eyes down, and today's practice is just a celebration of life and sentience, of feeling so much. We are in such uncharted territories and uncharted waters in the world now. We always have been, but it's even more present, and it can be sometimes challenging. So this practice is for us to just arrive in our bodies, come back home to our breath. So begin to inhale and exhale through the nostrils. Soften your eyes behind closed eyelids. I'm going to offer us a song this morning, afternoon, or evening. I am not Beyonce by any means. This song is a song of the heart, so I offer it not as the most beautiful and melodic voice, but as a prayer for each of us to find more grace and ease in our physical bodies, in our hearts and our minds. And may we just loosen. May we just loosen. So big thanks to a friend that shared this beautiful song with me that has become a lullaby of my own emotions. So just continue to breathe in and out through the nostrils, inhalation, exhalation, settling deeper into your physical form, and let your body loosen and arrive. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. And deep breath in, deep sigh out. And the only invitation and guideline in this practice is to allow your muscles to stop grasping and gripping onto your bones, and just to allow yourself to move smooth like a wave, like a noodle, like water. And ride your breath the whole time. You can open the eyes, take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale to the heart. So let's go nice and easy. Hands down to the knees. Stretch the left leg out to the side a bit. Right foot to the left thigh. Janu Shirsasana. We're going to open up nice and easy today to really bring some length into each plane of the body. So you can bring your left hand towards the left shin, or the left on the ground with the left hand. Right arm stretching up and over. Get nice and long through the right side body as you plug the right hip down. Left palm places down onto the ground inside the left thigh to spin the chest open. And if that right arm gets tired, you could place it behind the head, cradling here. Keep the chest open. So anytime you're feeling tight, I offer those words to come back to you. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Come up, bring the right hand behind the right hip. So you can't see my right hand, it's right behind my right hip. Press the hips forward and up, left arm stretching back. Get nice and long through the left leg across the chest. And set the hips down. Let's do the other side. Stretch the right leg out to the right side, left foot in to meet the right thigh. Right hand to the inside of the right calf. Left arm stretching up and over. Spinning the chest open. Maybe the left hand goes behind the head for support. Open the chest. So sometimes when I practice, I even sing this to myself. So many emotions in these past few years. So many emotions. I never even knew I could feel so much, which is so beautiful, but sometimes overwhelming. I'm sure you understand and relate and experience, but sometimes I'm like, how could I possibly feel any more than I'm feeling right now? And I remind myself, loosen, loosen. You don't have to carry the weight of the world. Such beautiful words, such a simple but profound song. Come back up, bring the left hand behind the left hip, press the hips forward and up. Right foot down, right arm reaches back nice and long through the body. Stretching the entire front side. Set the hips down. I have a sticky right hip at the moment. If you've got any stickiness, make sure you're caring for yourself, doing what you need to do for you. So bring the feet together, create a diamond shape with the knees, hands to the front of the shins, take an inhale, and exhale, slowly fold. So for me, this is as far as I'm gonna go today because I've got some tightness in my lower back. If you can go lower, you can press the elbows into the knees and open them up even wider. And if it's really uncomfortable, maybe bringing the heels closer to the groin is helpful for your body, whatever is moving in you today, and you can fold here. So we're opening into the groin, into the abductors, adductors. And slowly peel the chest up. Let's come onto the knees. And we're going to bring the feet to the outside of the glutes so that our glutes can sit right in the center of our feet. You might even move your calf muscle a little bit. Knees together, sink the hips. Just here for a moment, getting a little bit of stretch through the quads and also the shins and the ankles. We can carry a lot of tightness in these joints, the ankles. And for some of you, you might be able to even come down onto your hands behind you. Keep the chest open if so. And you don't have to go all the way down, but maybe for some you can. My bed is right here to cradle my head a little bit. I love when my home gives me props for my body. So my bed has become a prop right now for my head. Can feel that stretch on the top of the quads. Yum, 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 yum. Come back up. Gonna come forward and then tuck the toes under, bring the big toes together, even little toes are tucked under, sink the hips back. My favorite pose, if you've ever practiced with me before, you for sure have done the toe squat. So we're releasing any stagnant energy in the feet and the ankles, the fascia of the bottom and the top of the feet. And this can be a bit uncomfortable. True, true, true. Sure, some of you are going, ugh. And you can lean forward if you really need to, if it's super, super uncomfortable. But if it's just uncomfortable and it's not painful, breathe through it. Loosen. Send your breath there. We learn to circle our breath. So thinking of that as the inhale comes in through the nostrils, the exhale, you can imagine, visualize the breath moving through all areas of the body, especially the parts that are feeling some tension. So I'm visualizing my exhalation, sending some nice love down to my toes and my ankles as that heat rises in my body. Okay, open the eyes, come onto the hands, pat the feet out. Aye. And let's tuck the toes under, press the hips back and up, downward facing dog, first one of the practice. You can pedal it out, move your hips from side to side. You can stay in stillness, but really make sure you're pressing the palms firmly into the ground, let the head hang. And on this one, I encourage you to get creative. Sometimes I drop my hips to one side, lift an arm, anything that feels good for you. So notice, where is the tension? Do you have any tension in your side bodies? How can you get longer? Do you have tension in the back line? Can you bend the knees more? Is there tension in the shoulders? Is there a way of pressing into the earth a bit more with the hands that can be helpful? A few more breaths here to explore. Slowly begin to walk the feet forward. Take your time, bend the knees as you come forward, especially if you have a tight back line. Fold in, feet apart. Maybe take opposite elbows, ragdoll here. Forward and back, side to side. And slowly bring the hands down to the earth. Bring the hands to the sides of the ankles. On an inhale, press into the feet, bend on the knees, slowly come up and massaging the body on the sides as you come up. And even giving the neck a little squeeze as you come up. And slowly come up to standing. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, send the right foot to the back of the mat, right knee to the earth. Peel the chest up. Let's come down onto the left knee with the hands, open the chest, get nice and long through the right groin. And bring hands to the earth and sink the hips back towards the glutes, or hips back towards the right heel, and stretch the left foot forward until the left toes point up, folding down over the left shin, and find your edge. Deep inhalations and exhalations here. It's a good place to practice our boundaries, so know what your limits are. I've got a little bit of tightness in the back line today, so I'm not going as deeply as I could. But sometimes I notice I'll push myself to go further than my body really wants me to go. Same as life off the yoga mat. So slowly peel the chest up, bend the left knee, bring the left foot down. Coming up, bring the right elbow outside the left knee, palms together, twisting back behind you. Getting a nice ring out of the belly. I ate cookies last night, way too late, and so my belly is appreciating this. We are in the rainy season here in Guatemala. There was a big storm last night and there was flooding in the streets, and as I ran to get home to go bake with a friend, I was literally swimming through the streets to get there. So when I got there, took a nice warm shower and ate all of the cookies, had a fire. It was lovely. So let's come back around that left foot, step forward, fold, switch other sides. Send the left foot to the back, left knee down, bringing the arms up to the right knee, sinking into the left groin. But yes, point being, cookies late at night, probably not the best idea for my physical body. Bring the hands down, hips back towards the left heel, stretch the right foot forward, right toes point up, fold in towards the right shin. Find your edges. So you are the sovereign being that you are. Just because I say to go low, or you see me go lower, where does your body need to go? And peel the chest up, bend the right knee. Coming up, bring the left elbow outside the right knee, palms together, twisting to the right, wringing out the belly. Back through center, hands to the earth. Step forward, fold. Take hands to the lower back, make a fist, press the fist back up behind you. Folding in, deep bend in the knees. And let go of the hands. Inhale, peel the chest up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart and hands alongside the body. So this time, inhale, peel the chest open, bend the elbows, open the chest, slight bend in the knees. And exhale, sweep the arms forward, round the upper back, palms together. Inhale, bend the knees, wave forward, open the chest. Exhale, wave forward, round the upper back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round back. Find your own movement here that feels good. Inhale, wave forward, open the chest, back bend. Exhale, that slight folding of the upper back, palms together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time, hands alongside the body. Take the feet wide, bend the knees, sink the hips, and we come into Yogi squat. Palms together, elbows inside the knees. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. And bring the right hand back behind you, left hand back behind you, hips lower down. Bring the hands back behind you. Feet are apart here, hip width distance, and drop the knees to the right, and then look to the left and the right, whichever feels good. Let's windmill the legs over to the left, look to the left and the right, whatever feels good. Move from side to side now. You can stay longer or shorter, whatever feels good for you, but see if you can loosen anything that's feeling a little constricted or tight. Come back through center. And stretch the legs out in front of you. Reach the arms forward. Use the core. Slowly come all the way back down onto the ground. Take your time. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Keep the right knee in. Lengthen the left leg straight. Bring the right knee over to the left side. Right arm to the right side. Twisting open. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Let's come back to center. Knees into the chest. Keep the left knee, extend the right leg nice and long, and bring the left knee over to the right side. Left arm out to the left side. Back to center, knees into the chest. Can take a happy baby here. Let the knees go wide. And let's take a mini Shavasana. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Arms alongside the body, just here for a minute. But if you'd like to stay longer, I encourage you to pause the video. It's so beautiful to just allow the earth to hold us in Shavasana. So as long as you need, take it. And maybe it feels good to bring one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, softness here. Breaths moving in and out of the nostrils. Listen for that ocean-like sound. And this is such a regulating posture. I say regulating as when we are feeling so much out in the world. If we feel all of the emotions, if we feel too much, if we feel overwhelmed, overstimulated, we can place our bodies on the earth and be held by the solidity here. Whether it's sitting or on your knees or splashed out in Shavasana in the park. It's beautiful when we can take more power back and not feel strange to do the things that feel good for us. So I encourage you, find time this week to maybe in strange places, ground yourself. So that every place can become a sanctuary. Let's stretch the arms up overhead, get nice and long. Wiggle it out. Falling to the side of the body. Coming up to a seat when you're ready. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands to heart center, bowing head to heart. May we each find ways to loosen ourselves, to find our limits, to find our expansions, to slow down, to find more stillness, to become more vulnerable and open with ourselves. And finding ways to share our complete selves in safety. Knowing when it's too much, when it's too little, when we can have more, when we can have less. May you find the foundations in this life that provide you the safety to be the biggest and most integrated version of yourselves. Namaste. Gracias, yogis and yoginis, for being here. And maybe I will see you somewhere out in life. If not, I will be here every Monday. You can find me in all of the places down below. Have a beautiful day.